A turkey bowl on Thanksgiving, surrounded by your friends and neighbors. Well, you can, and proceeds will go to a great cause.
Yes, you are invited to the 12th annual Charity Turkey Bowl on Thanksgiving morning. I know a lot of you want to take part in these games, but you don't have immediate knowledge of a game going on that you can be a part of. The man who started this tradition is Jeff Wills of Do Work Realty, and he's here with us this morning to invite you to this game. It's going to be a lot of fun. My son has taken part in it since he was little.
Yeah,
since he was little.
I've seen him grow up with
playing with the big boys.
Yes.
And so
never that little, but yeah.
Well, he's going to enjoy it, and so are you. So let's start with Jeff. Tell us about this Charity Bowl game and how you started it just with your buddies, really, one year.
Yeah, I mean, 12 years ago, just trying to have a flag football game in the morning. It's always been something I've done growing up, and then coming, getting to be a little bit older, we wanted to start another game. And it didn't really start with any implications of any nonprofit connection. It was just a flag football game on Thanksgiving, which I don't think there's anything more American than that, right?
It's so fun.
So it's absolute blast, but it's absolutely morphed into something bigger for sure.
How has that happened, and how did you get connected to raising money for nonprofits?
Just being a local kid, born and raised in Kuna, I've always had a soft place for kids in general, and so the Boise Rescue Mission's always been an awesome nonprofit, and so when we reached out to them, we really were asking them, there's so many food drives that happen, and this event happens on Thanksgiving, so that was kind of my first inclination, like maybe we could do a food drive thing, and in talking with them, they're like, you know what, there's a different gap that we need filled, and which has kind of brought us to where we're at. So.
Yes, so it's going to go to the Tween and Teen program because they're often forgotten about when it comes to Christmas gifts.
Yes, exactly. So basically they said, the Toys for Tots program everyone's so familiar with, that's absolutely amazing, kind of goes through the age of 12, but there's a lot of kids in these tough spots that see their younger siblings getting something for Christmas, but 13 to 18 kind of gets forgotten about. So they said that, you know what, not only does this program need some gifts and stuff for these kids, gift cards, something simple for them, but also they have an awesome after-school program, which has been awesome to kind of connect with them and talk with them about what their plans are after high school, introduce them to the world that I live in, which is real estate, and say, hey, there's so many options here. Have you ever considered it? So it's been awesome.
So important.
Yeah,
that is
absolutely.
wonderful.
So how can people get involved, take part?
So we're actually really excited to be combining with Mike Kleiss over with Saturday Flag this year. It has correspondence with the NFL. So SaturdayFlag.com is the best site to go to. You'll see our banner, that crazy turkey right there with the football. You'll see it around the screen. You can click there. And this year we're actually asking for a $10 registration fee. You can do that online. That will help us with kind of preparing the format for that morning. But if you can't, just show up that morning. We'll get you registered.
Oh, wow.
And,
7:30 a.m. for breakfast, and the game starts at 8:30.
Yes.
It's flag football, all ages, all families are welcome, $10 a person. It's going to be a lot of fun. And Jeff, tell us how this has grown from just you and your buddies to a huge community event.
Really, it's just been community involvement. I mean, it really was just me and some flags, and now as it's kind of gone on, we've been able to connect with other people in the community. A big thank you to Rocky Mountain H.S. for allowing us to play on the turf.
Yes, that's
really
where
cool.
it is, by the way.
So the venue went from a cool little middle school to now the awesome turf at Rocky Mountain. And along the way, we've just been able to connect to some really amazing people, which always happens here in the Treasure Valley. So we're thankful for those partners, and we're excited to see where it takes off from here.
Well, it is a great way to start the day. Get in a football game, have a little bit of breakfast, do some good. And I'm going to post this on my Facebook page so that you guys have all the information you need. We'll also put it online for you. But what a great thing to do on Thanksgiving.
Or just show up, Thanksgiving morning there at Rocky Mountain. Thank you so much, Jeff. More Wake Up Idaho after this.